up, Good Follow? It's your girl, Roz Goldonwode, and I am coming to you from our LA studio. We have a special guest joining me today, also my friend and a basketball legend. She was the #1 draft pick in 2009 and then followed up as the Rookie of the Year. She's a 5-time WNBA All-Star, a 2-time Olympic gold medalist. She played both sides of the ball, a 2-time scoring champ, a 2-time steals leader. Our girl, friend to the show, friend to me, Angel McCoughtry is here. What's going on, Angel?
Thank you so much, man. The introduction was amazing.
I mean, I could have said more. I could have said multi-hyphenate, musician, director, multifaceted businesswoman.
Stop it.
But, you know, just cool as a fan, because I know you came here from Egypt, from Turkey. You pulled up on Good Follow from Worldwide.
I had to pull up on you, man. It don't matter where I am in the world. I'm going to pull up on you, Roz, because I know what you've done to the game. You've been around the game. I remember you from high school.
Yeah, I remember
we worked out together in high school.
Absolutely.
Nike camp.
Yeah. I remember you more from college.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, you were a beast. We're the same class.
Yeah. But I feel like we never got to play each other. We never played.
We were in the same Final Four.
We were.
Yeah. I remember
St.
you
Louis.
clearly from the Final Four.
Final Four.
But we didn't play.
We didn't play.
No.
How did that work out? Because we played Oklahoma. Who did you guys have?
I think UConn. And we.
Damn.
Oh, and did we beat UConn that year? We did.
You did beat them that year, but
we lost
you lost in
to-
the finals. And we wanted y'all so bad. Because obviously we
Wait,
didn't
what
want
does that mean?
But just more so.
Why did you want Stanford?
Because-
you thought we were the easier path?
Not even that. Just we were just tired of UConn. They were always there,
Right,
so we was
right.
just like somebody different. We wanted y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Same Final Four, y'all.
Okay.
Come on.
But yo, thank you for pulling up on the show.
For sure.
Actually, let's go there. Let's go back to 2009.
Ooh, a long time ago, Ross.
It is becoming a long time.
Shit,
now.
how old are we now?
Shoot, I'm 25. I don't know about you, but
I ain't scared to say it. I'm 38, about to be 40.
in 2009, you were the #1 draft pick. And I want to take you back in memory lane. Let's take a look.
Ooh.
Take a look.
With the first pick in the 2009 WNBA draft, the Atlanta Dream select Angel McCoughtry from Louisville. So Angel McCoughtry, who a lot of folks thought would be the #1 pick, the last, this just tells you, the last stuff you were hearing, she wouldn't be #1, but still a great pick for Atlanta.
Oh, I think it's a great pick for Atlanta.
How awesome was that? #1 draft pick. What do you remember about putting your fit together for draft day?
It was pandemonium.
First of all, the silk press was giving. It was laid. And how about the black leather with the office pencil skirt? 2009.
Seriously, we picked that out an hour before.
No way.
Literally, I told you I didn't have no money. I don't know nothing about fashion. I just got there and then I think somebody else's designer was like, here, just put this on. I was like, thank you.
Take this gray pencil skirt.
I was like,
but that was also the fashion then, like office couture, if you will. But
Yes.
I mean, can you imagine now? We literally just came off the 2025 draft, and it's like orange carpet, like stylists. There's coach bags, partnerships. How do you compare the drafts from then to now?
You can't compare it. We had none of that. I mean, literally, it was just a small room with coaches and family. Now you got the influencers there. It's so much coverage. It's amazing to see the growth of that.
Yeah. But you were still holding it down for.
We had to hold it down for what it was. We held it down for what we had.
Yeah. So actually, continuing on, you were a hit right away. Like you're #1 draft pick, and then you're the Rookie of the Year. What,
Actually,
you don't think so?
Not right away. Because
Talk
there's
to
a
me.
story behind it. Like, I didn't play much coming in.
Okay.
And everybody's like, she's a #1 pick. Why she's not playing? This is a true story. Shaylee Lenning was drafted maybe like second round. She was starting. And I was pissed, of course. I'm like, I'm ready to play, man. What is this? Come to find out, the middle of the year, because DeWanna Bonner was up to be Rookie of the Year. The whole half of the season. I wasn't.
Okay.
Shamika Hosko got hurt.
I finally got my chance to come in and play.
My first game, I got to play 30 minutes. I had like 40 points.
Damn.
And from then on, like, I wound up winning the Rookie of the Year from playing half the season. And a lot of people don't know that.
Because I did not play in the beginning.
Yeah.
I might have averaged, you could look at the stats, I might have averaged maybe like less than 10 minutes.
Yeah. So you just had to stay ready for your moment then.
I was ready for the moment. I was pissed, but I stayed ready. And that's the key to the kids. You stay ready for your moment. It doesn't matter what you're going through, you stay ready.
Was there a vet that helped you like stay in the right mindset to be ready for your name to be called?
Not during that time. Later on, I wound up getting vets that kind of took, like a Tamika Catchings. She was a great vet for me. Taj McWilliams was great because I had gone through a lot in my career. And Taj was one who really encouraged me during my career. So those kind of vets. So I always said to myself, as much as I went through in the WNBA, I got to be that kind of vet to these kids.
Right.
I make sure, even if I'm not in the WNBA right now, I'm constantly hitting up kids, DMing them, you good? If one tears the ACL, because I tore mine twice, you know what it's like.
Totally.
You tore your
ACL. My ACL as well.
Constantly helping the kids.
Yeah.
You know, behind the scenes.
Is there any sense of like, and I don't know this about you, do you have a chip on your shoulder in some ways? Because, you know, to win a Rookie of the Year off the half the season, there was somebody who wasn't ready to give you your chance right away.
Always. I had that chip from being in Louisville. Louisville was not in the top 25 before I got there ever. Louisville had never been past the first round of the tournament ever. Louisville was not a name in women's basketball. It was Rick Pitino in basketball, and it was football. People were like, why are you going to Louisville when I signed? I'm like, I feel something. That's all I could say. Young kid, I just knew that's where I was supposed to be. So I always had this chip. I remember I went to the men's game. I saw all the fans. I'm like, I can't wait to have my first college game tomorrow. 18,000 seat arena, it was 500 people. It looked like 2 people was in there. And I said to one of the upperclassmen, I said, where's everybody? She's like, this is it. And I'm like, what? I said to myself, this is gonna change. By my senior year, sold out crowds, 18,000 full. And this is before like the new, the new of now. And we did it. From having that chip on my shoulder. So when I got to the WNBA, I always had that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You seem like the type when you put your mind to something, you do it. And you've been a part of a lot of greatness and also shifting programs into greatness. So we talked about on top, like, you know, you guys made it all the way to the Final Four. You eventually made it to the championship, but dropped to UConn in 2009. Your dream, the very next season in 2010, made it to the WNBA finals. And I actually have it written. You were at the finals in 2010 versus the Storm. In 2011 in the finals again versus the Lynx this time. You then returned back in 2013 in the finals versus the Lynx again. Unfortunately, in all of these, you fall short. But this is different time. This is a 3-game series. I believe you, respectfully,
don't forget Vegas. I went to the finals with Vegas.
Well, yes, but I'm just talking about Atlanta now.
Okay.
Yeah,
Atlanta.
So while you're with the Atlanta Dream.
3 times.
And so these happen to be sweeps because you guys are so close. You get there all these years in a row. Now that you've had some distance from it, what did the Dream need? Like you can look back and say, what did we need to break through to that chip?
I think as far as me individually, I needed to be a more mature player during that time. And maybe what we needed was just a little more, just one more piece. You know, Sue Bird, she was experienced star. I was a young star. She had all her pieces around her. They deserved it. The Lynx had an all-star team. You know what I'm saying? How can you beat them with all the talent they had? We didn't have nearly as much talent, but we were always scrappy, kind of like the Louisville team. We didn't have the talent, but scrappy and worked harder than everyone else. That's how we got there. But we needed another piece. Obviously, Tiffany Hayes came in and was like a second piece for me. Don't forget Sancho Little, Arca de Souza, Isiana Castro. They were all like amazing, but we just needed one more like go-getter to get it. So, dang, a lot of my career is like, went to the finals, fell short, went to the finals, fell short. But I can't take away the amazing career that it's just been amazing. And those are like, I feel like if I do get on the team now, I feel like I could be the piece to know what it takes to win it. Because I've watched how they won it. I've watched these teams. I saw what they did. I saw the mentality. I saw how they played. So I kind of know what it takes to get there. So if I do get on the team now, I feel like I can help them with that missing piece to finish and win a championship. Because I feel like I know now what you got to do to actually win it, if that makes sense.
What do you got to do to win it? What does it take?
It takes, number one, teams that pat each other on the back the most and have great chemistry, you're there. You know, talent, you got to have the talent. And you got to mix experience with young. You don't have an all-old team or you don't have an all-young team. You don't win like that. You got to have a mix of both. So in the league, it's a lot of young teams that maybe need a vet. That's how you win it.
I know last season you were vocal about, hey, I'm still looking to get picked up. Right now, you're still looking to get picked up.
I'm still looking to get picked up. I'm going to put it like this. I can't wait another year. I'm almost 40. Do I still have it? Yes. Is my body still in shape? Yes. If I get picked up this year, I have 3 years left. If I don't, I'm going to call it because I can't wait another year to get in the league. So I'm going to call it. And that's going to be it.
Yeah. So if you don't get picked up this season, you'll retire?
I am.
Do you have closure around that?
I didn't for a long time. I was really depressed for like 3 years. I've been depressed. Like, I didn't leave the house. I couldn't watch the game. I had lost my identity, but I think now I've learned, like, your identity is more than basketball. You can't shut yourself down because of a game. And now you see I'm getting out more. I'm starting to go to games more. I've healed a little bit. I do want to finish on the court, but if not, I'm starting to get that closure, like, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's gonna be all right. You can move on to the next thing knowing that you did give your all every game. I never played for money. I made $44,000 as a #1 pick. So we're not playing for money. I worked my butt off as if I made $1 million. And I'm very proud of that.
Yeah, I'm so proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
And to me, you are so much more than basketball, my goodness. Like, you know, but it really was was it, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like around 2018, like a couple of injuries started to start and stop, put some pauses on your career. And it really was that. And so like, what did you do to help yourself find some peace around these injuries that suddenly shifted where you were?
And I had never been injured ever in my career. I thought I was strong and I was invincible. Nobody can guard me. That's what you think when you're young. Girl runs into my leg. I fall and I'm like, dang, this hurts. And then I get up and I walk away. And I'm like, I'm gonna be out for 2 weeks. I have a sprain. That's what I'm thinking. Because I've seen people tear their ACL. I've seen it in person. People are not getting up. They're in pain. They heard a pop. I didn't hear a pop. They don't get up and walk off. I did. Go to the doctor next day. I'm like, yeah, I got a sprain, doc. Just let me know. Well, let's still get the scan. He gets the scan and he's like, oh, you have damage. I'm like, what damage? Your ACL is torn. I'm like, no, it's not. I told him, no, it's not. I go see another doctor. He's like, you have ACL damage. I'm like, no, it's not.
You're not accepting this.
Went to a third doctor. He was like, your ACL is torn. Then I had to believe it. 3 doctors. Crying, bawling. Had my biggest contract overseas during that time. I'm making over $1 million. We don't make that in WNBA. So to make over $1 million overseas for my first time, oh my God. And it's shut down. It's done. It's done. I'm at home, not making money, can't play, can't have walk, can't do things I'm used to doing that you take for granted. Who am I? That's when it started. Who the hell am I? What can I do after basketball? That's how I started to learn. I have to find what I'm going to do after the game. I like music. I like being creative. That's how it started. Honestly, if I didn't tear my ACL, I wouldn't have stopped. And I wouldn't have known what I can do after the game.
Things happen for a reason. You know, I truly, fully believe that. So who are you? Who are you outside of basketball?
I am a creator. When people ask, what are you going to do after basketball? I create. Anything creative, I do. I love it. I love creating something that didn't exist and now it's something, whether it's music, a movie. And I'm in a space where I really, truly love. Are you going to get into coaching, Angel? I'll coach the kids, no problem. Not right now for like coaching as far as college or anything like that. Not right now. But
coaching in college right now with the portal, it's all crazy.
Not that. Coaching in WNBA, not yet. Later.
Okay.
But right now, creativity, making movies. I'm a director now. I love it. I love this space.
I've seen you making music. You've directed your own films. You've been an entrepreneur with the ice cream shop. I've seen you active in the motherland. You've been in Africa doing things. What has it been like for you building out and exploring these lanes? And you know, what's been meaningful for you? What do you like? This sticks.
All of it. All of it. Like to go to Africa and help the kids. And I just do that by the grace of my heart, you know, just as volunteer work, you know. That gives me more than I give to it. So I want to continue to do that. The creative space, the ice cream shop, I love putting smiles on people's faces. People smile when they eat ice cream.
Yes,
nobody's depressed. I love that. And then like making movies to create stories. Like we need more than Joanna Man 11 basketball. Don't we deserve more?
100%. You know what stands out to me about you?
What?
You are not afraid to put yourself out there. Sometimes when people like are known in this one lane, like I hoop, you'd be nervous to suddenly put out a music video of you singing. You know, you never been nervous.
They make fun of me. Don't get it twisted.
Like, it's very vulnerable. It's vulnerable for me to even put out a clip on social media. I'm like, what if I don't get enough likes? Let alone to put out some music or make a film?
My first song was released in 2011. Everybody. I got negative backlash from everybody. It was, what are you doing? You're a basketball player. Don't do this again. It sounds horrible. And I was like, dang, I like it. I didn't stop. Now I got my first placement. I'm in a video game. Like my music is in movies, commercials, all because I didn't stop. So taking the risk is not about letting people affect what you do. You got to continue to do it. It's vulnerable, but it's like, take me as I am. Either you like it or you don't. I'm not signed with a label, but my music is, you like it or you don't. It is what it is.
I'm gonna take us back to a little bit of basketball talk real quick, because we had been talking about some different eras of basketball, and you got to see be on great teams and play against some dynastic teams. So we mentioned Sue Bird and the Seattle Storm, and Stewie was there, and you also saw the dynastic Lynx, Maya Moore and them. How would you compare those teams versus some of the great teams of today, like the Aces or even the Liberty, who are champions now?
Y'all gonna get mad at me for this. I'm gonna just say this. Our era, I feel like, is way tougher than now. Sorry. Don't get mad at me. No days off in our era. This era, you can get a day off guarding. I had to guard Simone, Tamika Catchings, Maya Moore, Maya Moore, different people that today, they didn't give you a day off. After guarding Tamika Catchings, I need a week off. the bruising and the banging and to guard Simone, she got my knees shaking side to side.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. So today, yes, there are tough players. It's just a different dynamic. It's more finesse now. Back then, Cheryl Ford was gonna bang you up. You needed a week to recover, and you still had to go play a back-to-back.
Yeah.
So I think this era is still great. It's still great basketball, but I think the toughness was a little bit in our era.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say about that, because some people gonna get offended.
Yeah, well, the style of play is a little bit different too.
Play. I could put it like that.
Because there's some great players right now, and a lot of people would say the product of women's basketball has improved over the years.
I'm gonna disagree with that.
Pushback.
Men are like, oh, y'all playing now. No, we've been playing. Don't get it twisted. It's just now y'all noticing. You're noticing the play now. So the game has been amazing. It's been exciting. Are there more fans now? Yes. Is there more notoriety now? But don't get it twisted that we ain't been hooping. These girls been hooping.
Facts.
Yeah.
One last lane I'll take you to is just the Olympics.
Ooh.
So 2-time Olympic gold medalist here. I was actually at one of the Olympics you were at, the Rio Olympics in 2016. I was covering men's basketball. But it was a great experience.
Was you at NBC?
I was.
Nice.
Yes.
She Ross does it all. What don't she do?
Yes, I was actually supposed to cover the women, but Craig Sager was very sick. And so I ended up taking his spot on the men's side.
Dope.
But I know that you and the men's team that year was unique. You were living on the boat. And it was like this unique kind of situation. There should have been a reality series out of it. Like, what can you remember that was just so interesting, maybe funny about the dynamic of the men's and women's team living on this boat together in the Olympics?
I can't repeat everything, right? Because, it's an NBA team. Let them, but it was fun getting to know them better, like just hanging out as like brothers and sisters. It was a lot of fun with them. They have some different kind of fun. But I think the support with each other, we was at their games, they were at our games. It was so much fun. Obviously, the special one for me was 2012, because I got to experience Kobe. Kobe wasn't at 2016.
Okay.
He hung around us. Kobe didn't hang with the men's team. He hung with the women's team. And that was really special. He was so invested in us. And he would come to our practice. He would watch our practice early. No men wasn't there but him. He's watching us, and he's like teaching me a move. He's like, this is how I do my move. And I'm like, learning. I'm like, okay. And then he'll go to the other end and practice. When he's done the other end and practicing, you got 10 guys on this side of the court, and he's down there by himself. Nobody's gonna bother him or go shoot. You know how you go shoot with somebody else? I'm like, they won't even go shoot at his goal. The respect.
Yeah.
Oh my God. But the fact that he just wanted to be around the women, it was just such a respect before the respect was there from one of the best. And that goes to show you that he led the way in what women's basketball is now.
Absolutely.
For sure.
He always, I feel like game recognized game. And obviously he had a lot of passion with his daughter being a hooper as well. So,
And in 2012, they were babies. So she wasn't even hooping yet.
Right. So he already had the love for the women's game and the respect.
Because 2012, what were they, like 5, 6, 7, 8. They wasn't even playing yet.
Yeah.
So the respect he had before his daughter was even hooping, it was already there.
Yeah. What did Kobe say to you?
Oh, many things. Like, he kind of said the same to me that he said to Drew Lloyd. Like, there's no such thing as a fluke, like you missing shots. What do we call it again? What's the name? When you missing shots over and over.
Oh, a slump.
I couldn't think of it. There's no such thing as a shooting slump. It's just the next shot. Like, stuff like that, like the mentality, he's teaching you things that, because a lot of people are in their head with basketball.
Yeah.
Basketball is more so like people just, their game is messed up from this.
Yeah.
Not your skill. He trains this first.
Yeah. When
you train this, the rest is going to be there. Mm-hmm. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's the Mamba mentality he was talking about.
That.
Yeah, and you know, just to continue on the thought process of Olympics, and I'll get you out on this. Mm-hmm. Is the Olympic process, and put your broadcaster hat on for this one. Yeah. Is the Olympic process, like, are there politics to it? Like, I know that 2016 Olympics was controversial. If you remember, Candace Parker was not put on the team, and you know, it's been very public about the hurt that had. She said, I'm not coming back. Also, my sis Nneka Ogwumike wasn't on that team, and she was the MVP of the WNBA that year. They had just won a championship. You know, in looking back, in retrospect, do you think that, in particular for those two, like, it's regrettable, the decisions?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. They should be in a team. There's no way Candace Parker is not on a team. First of all, how am I on that team and not Candace Parker? Like, I'm saying that out of respect. Like, there's no way Candace Parker is not on that team. Mm-hmm. Candace Parker should be on the team today, as long as she want to be on the Olympic team. Mm-hmm. She is the mayor of women's basketball. She is the head of women's basketball. Mm-hmm. Without her starting this, obviously, of Cheryl Swoops and all of them, yeah, but Candace is that one. Mm-hmm. It shouldn't have happened. I feel that us as women, and I feel bad because we shouldn't have allowed it to happen. We should have gotten together and spoken up on it. I feel like that's what we have to be better at, is coming together with women speaking out for other women. So I can get emotional saying that I felt bad, that I felt like I should have spoke up for Candace, you know, and rallied the troops. Same thing for Nneka. I'm gonna speak up now and say Nneka is an MVP. Nneka should have a shoe deal. And I don't wanna say like, oh, they missed the wave up. No, forget that. Give Nneka a shoe deal. Who's she with? I don't even know. Is she with Adidas?
I think Adidas.
Adidas? Because I'm with Adidas. Mm-hmm. Give her the shoe deal. Same with other, Dewana Bonner could have been an Olympian. Yeah. It's so many players, but those two are regrettable. And I feel emotional about that, for sure. Absolutely.
Do you think it was politics?
A little. A lot of things are politics, you know?
In life.
Especially when it comes to women's sports. I'm learning the politics side now, not being in the league. I never knew it. I was a star all these years. I got to play. Teams wanted me. I get hurt, and I get hurt again, and I'm older, and teams don't want you. You see it. I didn't see it before. I'm in this, you know, cocky bubble of I'm a star. It happens, but the beauty of it is that Candace won in other ways.
Absolutely.
And I'm proud of that part. You know what I'm saying?
You know, we talked about it. Things happen for a reason. And all of your careers have been highly decorated and legendary in its own right, you know. And I truly appreciate your humility right now, your willingness to just kind of share honestly and to speak up for other players, and also to sit with me in this interview.
Let's go. We're here, man. And it's time for us to go party. It's Roz's birthday, y'all.
Yes,
we gotta go
my
party
birthday. Now. Well, thank you for joining me. We'll celebrate my birthday.
Let's go.
Thank you, Angel.
Gotta go celebrate y'all.